Welcome back. Today we're going to translate from verbal to algebraic expressions. So although I normally don't go through the warm-up, I think it's important to go through it this time. So it says work with a partner and list other words that represent the following. So I'm going to list other words that mean addition. So I didn't list all of them, I just listed a few. So we have sum, more than, add, plus, increase, increased by. Over in the subtraction side, we have minus, take away, difference, decrease, decreased by. For multiplication, we have times. Maybe the question might say double. Right? You can double something, which means you times it by 2. You can triple something, which means you times it by 3. You can also have a product. They all mean multiplication. For division, there's not a whole lot, but here are the big ones. You can have quotient, divide, half of, some teachers like to say over, 7 over x. And we're going to use all of these words to help us create an algebraic expression. So translate the following into algebraic expression. That means I'm going to start with some words and I need to turn it into an expression, which is what this is in blue. So I underlined the operations and I put what the operation was above it. So the sum of a number and 5. The sum means we're going to add. I don't know what the number is, so just pick a variable. In this case, I chose the letter n to represent my unknown number. So n plus 5, the sum of a number and 5. The quotient. So the quotient means that we're going to be dividing the quotient of a number and 10. So once again, I don't know what that number is, so I just pick a letter. I pick a variable to represent that unknown. So n divided by 10. Okay, and here's some more. Letter E, notice letter E has got 2 examples. Both of them are correct. Half of a number. Well, some people think of that as half times a number. Other people view it as a number divided by 2. So think of half of something. If you eat half of a pizza, you ate half of the pizza. Okay, so another way to think about it is take the whole thing and divide by 2. Here's twice a number, so 2 times n. Right, sometimes you're going to get something that's called turnaround words. So if I see the word than or from, 6 less than a number. Okay, lots of students like to say 6 minus x. That's not it. Right? I want 6 less than a number. Here's my number, and I'm taking 6 away from it. 6 less than a number. 10 subtracted from a number. I'm taking 10 from some number, not 10 minus w, the number minus 10. So down here, I circled the turnaround words, which are these 2, and then I translated it into an algebraic expression. 12 subtracted from a number. Here's my number, and I'm just subtracting 12 from it. I don't know what that number is. I'm choosing the letter n. It doesn't matter what variable you choose. Down here on letter F, I chose the letter X to represent my unknown. That's okay. Actually, it told me to use X. So letter F says 6 times the sum of 12 and X. Well, this one's a bit tricky. 6 times, well, that means I'm doing some sort of multiplication. And then it says the sum of 12 and X. So this last part is telling me I got to add those first. The sum of 12 and x. So I'm going to add those 2 together. And I'm going to put it in parentheses because it's saying I'm going to take that sum and I'm going to multiply that by 6. So the only way to do that is have 6 and then parentheses. Okay. If you have any questions, let me know. This up here